Hello, guys, it's your girl Lara. Welcome to Lara's Kitchen. Today, we'll be making jollof rice, and I will be making about 15 cups of rice today. So, first and foremost, I make sure I thoroughly wash my rice. That is me washing my rice. I wash my rice as many times as possible to achieve a well washed rice. So how do I know that my rice is well washed? Then that is when the water turn clear. So after washing, I transfer to my sieve to drain the water. Immediately after that, I reach out to onions. So the number second thing I always do whenever I am making jollof rice is onions. I really love onions in jollof rice. So I slice the onions. I got like about three big balls of onion slice for that 15 cups of rice. Yeah, then these are my ingredients to use. I have my meat stock. This is my pepper mix, garlic and ginger blended together, tomato paste, and salt, the sliced onions, and then our seasoning, curry and thyme and cubes. And I have all-purpose um seasoning there. So as I was doing that, I was also soaking Gary because Gary is my energy giver. Whenever I am cooking in the kitchen, I must have Gary by my side. I sip Gary while cooking. Then, so I transfer that is still my gari. After my pot is dried, I place on fire and it is dried. Then I added my oil, vegetable oil. After adding the vegetable oil, I will add um onions. After few seconds of adding onion into the hot vegetable oil, I add my blended garlic and ginger. After that, after they have been well fried, then I added tomato paste. I always love to add tomato paste to onions and the fried onions and ginger. So I make sure that the tomato paste and the onions, garlic and ginger agree together, fried very well. Then immediately I add my curry and thyme. That is curry and thyme being added to the tomato and ginger. Immediately after that, I added my pepper mix. That is me adding my pepper mix. Then I turn together for those champion in there to agree together. So immediately after that, I added my cubes. So after adding my cubes, I left for some minutes to agree together to be well fried. Then I tasted. Then at this stage, you can choose to add whatever coloring you want to add, maybe spicy or whatever it is you want to add to make your jollof rice looks amazing. So after that, after frying that, then I added my meat stock. Then immediately after adding my cubes and left it to fry and agree together with everything inside the pot, I will add meat stock or beef. It could be meat stock, it could be chicken stock or turkey stock. Then after that, I must taste before adding salt. I don't add my salt before adding my cubes. I add salt immediately after adding my meat stock because my meat stock might contain salt already, so that I will not add put excess salt into the jollof rice. So that is me. After that, I cover up for it to steam together. While doing that, I was cleaning up the cabinet. So I make sure I clean it up so as to operate in a clean environment. So then after that, I open my pot and see that the ingredient and everything inside the pot is well mixed and well steamed. Then I added our my washed rice and cover up. Again, I left to cover for some minutes. While doing that, I was I was washing my veggies because we will be dishing out the meal today with coleslaw. So I got my cucumber and carrots and cabbage. I washed them and placed them on my tray, and I went out back to check my rice. That was after 20 minutes. Then I turned with what? With a sticky spoon, with a wooden spoon. Then I don't use iron spoon to turn jollof rice. I turn with wooden spoon. After that, after turning, I make sure I cover with foil paper and aluminium foil paper. So after covering, I make sure that it is well covered to retain the heat because you cook jollof rice with heat, you don't cook jollof rice with fire. Like then I went to reduce the level of the heat so as to make sure my jollof rice is well steamed. So as I was doing that, as I covered up my jollof rice, I went back to my veggies to cut them. This is me slicing my cucumber. I like peeling off the green part, though the green part has its medicinal importance too, but I like peeling it off for the sake to avoid the avoidables because all these our people where we are getting this thing from only God knows the kind of water they use to spray on it. So to avoid the story that touches heart, I have to peel off the back of my cucumber. So then after some minutes I reach out to my jollof rice again to check and I turn. Jollof rice need constant turning. You need constant turning so that the rice will be well done. So that the rice will be well done. In our language, we call something asawo. So as to avoid that asawo, when you have jollof rice, you will be eating jollof rice, you'll be seeing some parts that are not done, some parts are hard. So as to avoid that part, you make sure you constantly turn your jollof rice. You constantly turn your jollof rice, then cover back again and steam. Cover back again with your aluminium foil, or is it foil paper that is being cut. At this stage, my rice is almost done. This is the stage I will add my onions. I told you earlier that I love onions in jollof rice. So I added my onions again to this rice. This rice is almost done, like it is 85% done. So at this stage, you can add your butter too. But today, I won't be adding butter. Of course, I love butter in jollof rice because of that glossy appearance it gives to jollof rice. But this one, I intentionally refuse to add butter. So then I added my onions and cover up again. I steamed. That is my chicken at the other side. I was peppering my chicken. I was mixing my chicken in pepper. I was pepperizing my chicken. Again, I reached out to my jollof rice again to turn. Remember, I told you jollof rice require constant turning, constant turning. Forget about the fact that it will burn. Yes, jollof rice must definitely get burned. In fact, that is the beauty of it. That is the word that makes it jollof. So then some people will say if you keep turning jollof rice, it will keep getting burned. Let it burn. It is better you avoid it not being done than it is better you avoid it being done. In fact, that burning gives jollof rice a pleasant sensation. My jollof rice is done. That is me packing it inside the cooler so that it will not get cold because the jollof rice used will be will be for dinner. So me packing it inside the cooler to retain the temperature. Immediately after I finish cooking, I carry my pot to while it is very hot. I carry it to the tap, then I fill it with water. This is to enable me to be able to wash off that thing without soaking it. So if you are finding it hard to wash your jollof rice pot, it is because you have not you did you have not learned the art of washing it immediately you remove the pot from fire. That time it will still be hot. Immediately you add water to it, easily will you be able to lift the burnt part. You see, I was even washing with plastic spoon and it was obeying it. It was removing immediately. See, I make sure I get rid of that. And my pot is well washed under 7 minutes. The pot is well washed. I don't need to soak till the other day before I start washing. Just carry your hot pot from fire and transfer water into it immediately. Do not. This is our jollof rice. This is our chicken, peppered chicken, pepperized chicken, and our jollof rice is jollof, and this is our coleslaw. Everything is on point.